Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Run OvenBreak. This video is going to be interesting because I'm going to be focusing on a trial, but I haven't done one of these videos in a little bit. But basically, I'm going through someone's trial. However, I already have diamond rank on it, but I'm going to go through all of their costumes because I recently got their super epic. If you've seen one of my recent videos, because we're gonna be going through. If we scroll down a little bit here, Chestnut Cookie's trial. Because they have 3 costumes in total. They have, well, I guess if you include the default one, they have 2 costumes. They have one for rare, and they have a recently released super epic costume. So this video is basically going to be me running through their trial with all their costumes equipped. So, well, not all of them equipped at once, but I'm going to be doing one run with Chestnut Cookie's default. Then I'm going to be doing a run with the rare cookie, the Chestnut Cookie's rare costume, Heartwarmer. And then I'm going to be doing another run with Chestnut Cookie's new costume, the Secret Gift Delivery. So, before I even start running on this, you may be wondering who Chestnut Cookie even is. Well, let me do a quick explanation of the story. Extra! Read all about it! Every morning at sunrise, Chestnut Cookie fixes his hat that has more holes than threads, straps a bundle of fresh newspaper to his trusty tricycle, hops on, and then pedals forth to start a brand new day. From street to street, from house to house, Chestnut Cookie greets every cookie with great cheer and a big smile. Sometimes when the chilly evening wind sets in, he pauses in front of a warmly lit house with a longing gaze, but the excited pedaling begins anew, and there's a wall of article clippings chronicling the adventures and wonders of the cookie world awaiting him at home. Chestnut Cookie may be wandering alleys and streets now, but one day, he's going to embark on his own adventure to see the world. Kind of makes me feel sad, because does this imply that Chestnut Cookie doesn't really have a home to set in? I don't know, but according to his skill, newspapers appear at certain intervals. After collecting a certain number of newspapers, the cookie will ride on a tricycle and begin to deliver the newspapers. While riding the tricycle, the jump and slide buttons turn into throw and pedal buttons respectively. Earn delivery points by throwing newspapers to the approaching houses, repeatedly tap on the pedal button to go faster and deliver more newspapers in time. Level up for more delivery points. Okay, simple enough. I am quite used to that skill, but I'm wondering if there's a... I'm not sure if there's like a story to read here. I'm pretty sure if you tap on the costumes there is, but there's really no story to tap on with the default, because I just read their story, so it doesn't make sense. Now, they do have a pet called Spiky. It's Spiky. But it says, according to the story, when Spiky curls up into a ball, everyone mistakes it for a chestnut still in its prickled flower. One fateful morning, Spiky... I keep wanting to read Spike. Spiky accidentally punctured a tire on Chestnut Cookie's tricycle. They became inseparable ever since. Sure, Spiky may nibble on the newspapers and ruin a tire or two, but they'll always be best of pals. Hey, you just popped my plumbing tire. Let's be friends. Oh, heart of gold, I tell you. Let me read your skill real quick, get that out of the way. Create spiky bear jellies on top of basic jellies at certain intervals. Collecting the spiky bear jellies will transform a number of nearby bear jellies into spiky bear jellies. Level up for more points for spiky bear jellies. How many times did I say spiky bear jellies in that one sentence alone? Because I have no idea. But there's only one more thing to talk about, and that's actually his associated treasure, being the Starlight Nightlight, which I'm pretty sure... apparently it's also associated with Tiramisu Cookie for some reason. I don't know, but okay. But according to the story of this, a nightlight is twinkling little stars. Put it near your bed if you're afraid of the dark. And of course, according to the skill, starlight shines down from the sky at certain intervals, creating starlight jellies. Level up for more points for starlight jellies. Does this imply that Chestnut and Tiramisu are both afraid of the dark? I don't know, I guess I just kind of assume so. But whatever. You basically know all the story of what's going to be happening. So let's just go ahead and go on run the trial. Let's go ahead and play right now. Another hat ruined. I hope you have spares. But as you can see, you can press the right button just to speed up and then time it correctly so you're in front of the house, just so you can leap the newspapers inside of the building. And of course, there's mansion right there. You might be wondering, oh, why is there a mansion there? Well, that's actually part of the magic candy that I didn't read yet, but I will read after I get through the normal default run. Don't worry, you're going to find out. But right now, in fact, this is fine for me because I'm just going to be collecting more K-Stoats during this trial, so it's going to be fine. If I get damage, honestly... it might be bad, but I think it's gonna be... I'm gonna at least try and not get damaged when I try and run with a super epic, because I gotta be honest, I want to see if I can actually get, like, a high ranking on this, if I ever have Chestnut Cookie and Spiky at, like, level 15. That's my assumption, but anyway, okay, back to delivering newspapers, here you go. It's kind of, honestly, miraculous how Chestnut Cookie can deliver these newspapers, because this is kind of implying, like, he's, like, I don't know, kind of, like, throwing them through a window, but, like, I hear no glass breaking, so probably, like, maybe the window is just slightly open, just so it's perfect enough where he can actually throw the newspapers inside. without breaking any windows. It's not even in the mailbox. He just throws it at the roof of the house and, like, somehow it lands inside, which honestly is super impressive. One of the most impressive news delivery boys I've ever seen. But whatever, on to the bonus time. Fantastic. I wonder how fast this will really go. I know my high score is apparently, I guess on the dot, 410 million? Well, that's impressive. Like, it's just, like, it's impressive enough that, like, that's the high score, but, like, on the dot, 410 million? It's kind of shocking. I might be able to get a little bit higher, even on default, but that's kind of me kind of being generous to myself. But right now, I just gotta be generous with the speed that I give to the scooter, because I'm trying to go super fast and trying to deliver all these newspapers to the best of my abilities. But also, just gonna focus on, like, the background of the trial here. This is probably one of my favorite Cookie Run backgrounds, because, like, it's just, like, you know, it's like a busy, like, Christmas holiday night. Like, you could see, like, people are in the windows, you know, just talking, they're having a good time. The streets are lit up, and honestly, just, it feels, oh, I got hit right there. That's actually, I'm focusing too much on the background. Because I'm playing too scared of, like, the cars running by. Oh, I'm a big goof up right there. I'm gonna try not to get hit on, like I said, the super epic, but I'm also gonna try not to get hit on the rare encounter. And by rare encounter, I mean running with a rare costume. But I gotta be honest, this is probably one of my favorite trials in the game. At least in top 10. Because I just enjoy the music, it's peaceful. I like the hecticness, is that a word? Hecticness? I guess I could say it like that. The hecticness of, like, when the skill activates, and more stuff along those lines. Now, of course, before I actually end this, I'm gonna get this. And I'm also gonna read the description for the magic candy before I move on to the next run, which says, if I can read this, there we go, adds a luxurious mansion to the delivery route. Make a successful delivery to the mansion for bonus delivery points. The stronger the enchanted power, the greater the bonus points. So whenever you see a mansion, it just gives you a lot more points to get. We're going to be swapping over to the next costume, being Chestnut Cookie's Heart Warmer, which this actually has a story by itself, which says, nope, there are no newspaper deliveries today. Instead, Chestnut Cookie is braving through wind and snow to deliver matches so everyone stays warm for the winter. How heartwarming. Which is ironic, because it's heartwarming, and it's like, the costume is called Heart Warmer. Now, I do want to mention, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, you know, from all the knowledge of Cookie Run that I've done over the years, I'm pretty sure this is actually based off of a story, which, as far as I remember, it's called The Little Match Girl, and let me be honest with you, that story is a lot more sad than what this costume is based off of. Which, this costume is based off the story, but the story is a lot more sad than what this costume presumes. It's just, you know, in comparison to how the game presents it, it's just, oh, well, Chestnut Cookie's going around delivering matches, and it's all fine. However, this story gets dark from the actual story, because I'm pretty sure it's called The Little Match Girl. And it's about the story of, from what I can remember, it's about this little girl who's trying to sell matches for the holiday. And the thing is, I don't think she was able to sell all of the matches. And she couldn't return home because, I know this is about to take a very dark turn, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure her father was abusive. And that's why she didn't want to return home. So she had to stay outside for the winter. And it's like it's a very sad story. And the thing is, it's super cold, and the only thing she had to go off of to, like, help her, like, survive were the matches that she had to try and warm herself up. And that's literally all she had as far as I remember. Sad? Abso-plumbing-lutely! It's just such a sad story, and it's kind of shocking how, like, they had a costume in the story that's kind of representing the costume. Which, I know there's probably, like, way worse out there, but, like, it's just still kind of shocking, I gotta be honest. But, I don't know, that's their decision, and it's grim but interesting Easter egg, I would say. It's not even an Easter egg, it's like a reference. But whatever, I'm off delivering matches. Now, a cool thing, I'm pretty sure if you take a quick gander to polish, Chestnut Cookie's actually throwing matchbooks. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm also picking up, as far as I know. Which I think is a nice attention to detail. Yeah, it's a little matchbook. Which, I gotta be honest, just little small details like that when it comes to costume changes, not even just, like, changing the aesthetic of the cookie itself, but changing, you know, what happens during the skill, or how the skill is, you know, made. It's really cool, I have to be honest, because, like, I'm pretty sure you can definitely see that a lot more during, like, super epic, like, skills and stuff like that. Which, that's gonna make me excited for, you know, how it looks during the, super epic skill activating. But I will say, I need to mention that I haven't seen how the skill looks at all. I'm gonna see that skill completely blind. So, I'm excited for that, and hopefully you should be too. Right now, we're just collecting our matches, and I'm very curious. I didn't even read the story of the costume. all I saw in regards to... I just got hit. Why would you hit me with a car? I swear, how far do I have to jump just to dodge that? That's, like, tight. But I don't even know what I was trying to... What was I even trying to say? Well, at least I got this reward, which are tires. But all I've seen for the super epic skill is just the layout of, like, when you get the costume, like the cool splash screen. Now, this is definitely the thing that you've all been waiting for, I guarantee it. It's the skill, or I mean, the costume called Chestnut Cookie's Secret Gift Delivery. We can equip it right here, and there's two things that we can view here. First of all, we have the actual story itself. Knock, knock. Oh? The newspaper arrived together with a present? Even though the cookie behind the delivery is unidentified, the fact that the presents always arrive together with the latest edition of the Cookie Herald, and are delivered with the usual professionalism, it probably isn't very hard to make a guess. Aw, so they're being so much nicer. Just delivering gift alongside the newspaper, that's so sweet. And of course, you can also see the splash screen for the skill. And by the skill, I mean costume. Why am I saying skill all the time instead of costume? But I gotta be honest, this looks very cool. And you can see in the background, Pancake Cookie is ecstatic to get that gift of whatever it is. And then Chestnut Cookie is just driving in, like, the little tricycle-looking thing with his little sleigh behind it to carry all the gifts, which I think is very adorable. But now, let's see how the skill looks in regards... Yeah, now I want to use that term. Skill, not costume. How the skill looks. Okay, buttons change a different color. I think the background changed. And they're Christmas houses! Yeah, I'm pretty sure, where are they, like, extra... Like, the newspaper gifts I'm throwing, I'm guessing that they're extra wrapped, only just because, you know, I'm throwing a newspaper and a gift at the same time. I wonder if I'll get through this skill. Yeah, they honestly, it kind of looks like bottles wrapped in, like, blue wrapping paper. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I may need to, like, pause just so I can get a good view of that. Like, what is that? Like, yeah, it kind of looks like, obviously, I know it's just like, you know, a little wrapped gift. Heck, I'm pretty sure it's just because it's the newspaper being wrapped. But it's just kind of interesting. But, whatever. I still think that's actually really cute. Just, you know, the plumbing changes in houses, how everything looks a lot more Christmas-like. Like, you see the snowman there? Like, I wish I could, like, pause and look at all the attention to, like, details in houses, because I feel like you can kind of tell whose houses are who. Because, like, I'm pretty sure I saw a house which had, like, you know, I think, like, pineapple or, like, a mango on top of it. That was probably Mango Cookie's house. I think I saw a house with, like, a green and red apple on top. That was definitely Apple Cookie's house. And, like, obviously other things, like, you know, there was the mansion still. I'm not sure who that would belong to. But maybe it doesn't... Well, it probably does change for all I know. But it's still very cool. I just love, like, the changes that costumes can bring. But, okay, back here. Back with the bonus time. Okay, that's actually very bad. I didn't get the magnet at first, so I just lost probably, like, about 1,000,000 points worth of stuff. Which, that adds up. So, big L on me for probably not going to be able to get a high score on this, but who cares? Kind of main purpose of this was to show off the costume. Okay, here we go. Yeah, little pineapple house, big mansion. Oh no, that's the man. It's so hard. Okay, it was hard to notice. It was quick, but that was the mansion for probably Earl Grey, or the Chess chocolate cookies. Because on the left and right, you saw, like, I think it was on the left you saw a black pawn, and on the right of the mansion you saw a white pawn. That's so cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I just like fangirling over the plumbing super epic costumes, which I did get another super epic costume, which I probably do want to check out, but I'm not sure if I have. Do I have all the lime cookie costumes? I'm just gonna say it right now. But if I do, I definitely want to make a video on that too, because that is just insane. Yeah, this is definitely apple cookie. You see the stem? I can't tell whose cookie that is. I'm assuming it might be Pancake because, you know, it kind of showed it in the, you know, plumbing, the super epic splash screen, where you saw Pancake cooking in the background, like just having a great old time. Oh my lord, that jump is very hard to make. But it is possible, you just have to be super strict with it. I'm probably not gonna have enough time to get another one, no. But, I'm like 10 million points away. Which, I'm pretty sure even if I did get, like, the points in the bonus time, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed those costumes, the showing off the costumes. I very much enjoyed how they changed the houses and, like, a lot of the details in the super epic one for Chestnut Cookie. But I just also appreciate how they changed the fact that they changed the newspapers to the matches in the Heartwarmer costume. but I'm also going to collect this and then end the video here. If you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends who enjoy my cookie run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? If you haven't yet, or you want to, hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merchandise if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check that out. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's also a link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.